Good morning. Thought we could hang out together today. Oh, sorry, I just hit the mic. I'm gonna do a hair mask today. So, and these are frownies on my forehead if you're interested and curious in what they are. They are, let me see, I have the boxes here actually. These are facial patches. They prevent wrinkles. So they come in different shapes. So there's this one, which you can put here, or you can like put here over the eyebrows. Then there's, let's see, and there's this one, this like little diamond shape. So I usually do those on the corner of the eyes, and then sometimes I'll put another one by my mouth to hold this in place. I'll do like one like there so that this doesn't fall off at night. And then there's also these like square triangle ones. So that shape. And then you can also split it in half. So you can see I have, so this big one right here, that's a square, and then the rest I split them up into be triangles. And then I have the little diamond there, and then I had the ones around the corners of my mouth, but one fell off in the middle of the night and the other I pulled off this morning. So they help get rid of wrinkles over time and prevent you from like tensing your muscles at night while you sleep. So I use them every day, every night. And yeah, just to prevent and get rid of wrinkles in my skin. Okay, but we're gonna do a hair mask. This is the hair mask I use, Berber growing season. And I'll have links for this stuff below if you want to try anything. So I just kind of put the oil through my scalp. Oh, you know, and I probably should have rolled my hair first, or my scalp, but I'll do that after, since I just remembered. So I have like a derma roller. It's actually called a Rejuva roller. And I roll that all over my scalp to help my scalp to absorb the oil. Just to make sure that it's super effective. And then I always put like extra right here where the hair has been receding a little bit. Because that's where I want the hairline to get a little bit thicker. And in here too, like on the sides of my head, because I feel like this has thinned from doing so many like ponytails over the years, like tight ponytails. And then just kind of like massage it through. So I just kind of feel where there's like not enough oil. So today, let me think, what's on the agenda? Cleaning for sure. I have dance practice with my partner. We're having a lesson, which is mostly going to be for him, just because he and I have like a level difference in our West Coast swing right now. So to help get him, you know, high up there faster, higher in level. So this is the roller that I have. This I got years ago in like a beauty kit from the brand Beauty on Raw. It was right after I started experimenting with being vegan in the food that I eat. And, you know, I was looking for other products that were no or low tox and were vegan, and this was a brand I came across and wanted to try it, so I got their kit so I could try everything. And this was in the kit. And it has like different metals, which I guess is supposed to also help with hair growth. I don't know if like other derma rollers do that or not, but this one does. There's like a name for it, of like what it does. Electro something maybe. I don't know. So I just like pick up a section of hair and I roll it. My intention has been to do this every night, but I forget all the time. So I at least do it once a week when I do my scalp oil treatment. And you know, I've been using a like a natural, healthier, what are they called? Clarifying shampoo to get this out. But I'm wondering if it's actually too harsh to do it every week. So maybe I'll just do the clarifying shampoo every other week, or maybe once a month, and then just continue with double washing to get the oil out, but with like a regular shampoo. Because I'm still noticing like a lot of hair shed, you know, in the shower and when I brush my hair, mostly in the shower. So I'm thinking that maybe my hair is a little too stressed with that. So now that I did my scalp, I'm gonna put some on my mids and ends as well. So I have a full dropper. Just rub it in my hands and then run it down my hair. My hair's so long, it's out of frame. Okay. I'm gonna do another one. Another dropper, full. I'm gonna start on the ends because I really wanna make sure those are pretty saturated. And then I will move it through the rest of my hair too. Okay, now hair is gonna go up. Bobby pin. Okay, good. Okay, here we are at our lesson. So my dance partner is Jason Olson, and we are taking a lesson here with Brandon Strong. This was our first time taking a lesson with him, and it was so cool the way he taught. He had like his own like curriculum and kind of way of teaching a lot of the basics and foundational skills that you use at any level, not having anything to do with patterns, but focused on all the other little pieces, like how do you place your foot? How do you transfer weight? How do you hold your hands? How do you have the hand on the back? And how do you hold your posture and your arms? And like all those little details that make any pattern look that much better, feel that much better in terms of connection, so that we can apply that for every single dance from now on, or at least that's the goal. So here, Brandon was helping us with the connection on the back. Again, going into all those details, showing Jason what it feels like, showing me what it's supposed to feel like, and giving examples of why a particular hold or a particular technique is that way, and how if it's not that way, it makes the dance not look as good or not feel as good. So we both really liked his curriculum. If you want to try a lesson with him, highly recommend. This was a 2-hour session, and doing the 2-hour session did allow us to go through so much more of that content that he had in his curriculum and the way he teaches. So here we go into like hand holds after that. Like, how do you hold the hand? What is the wrist doing? What are the fingers doing? And practicing each time he teaches us a new concept. Just focusing on like whatever the new skill was, even though we both were definitely trying to still practice everything else at the same time, because we want to make sure we remember it and do it as much as possible going forward. And it was really nice too to be able to have this big floor space to ourselves. So really, really great lesson. And here we're just practicing to music in real time. It's different when you're practicing slowly without music. That's a lot easier. Then when you put on music, it's a little bit faster. There's more things to pay attention to. And it gives Brandon an opportunity to see if we are getting it and also still able to maintain these with music.
I saw like there was like a little bit of a hesitation. You're like, no, we're here.
I love that last clip where Brandon was like tweaking and adjusting all the little things in real time. That feedback in real time is so helpful. So here we're working on like posture, shoulder placement, arm placement, all the little things. And what I really like too about doing the 2-hour session is we got to work on so many different topics in order. So helpful.
Good. Bring the wrist out a little bit more. Not the elbow, just the wrist. Good. Good. Better. Yes. Better. Two. Yeah. There it is. So good.
Okay, as you can see, it was a really great lesson. Jason and I loved it. So we are actually going to do 2 more 2-hour lessons before Brandon moves out of state. So we're getting these just in the nick of time, but I'm sure we'll see him at other events too. So definitely stay tuned for that. Okay, here is my dining room, living room. Hello. I'm gonna have Jason help me move this mirror out because I wanna rip up this carpet because it's very old and gross. And And I'd eventually like this to be a dance room. Okay, so Jason is gonna be here in about 20 or 30 minutes, I think. So I wanna start clearing this room out. I might even try to start removing the carpet tomorrow. Probably won't do it today. I do need to go to the hardware store and get like, you know, a knife with extra razor blades and whatever tool that is you do use to get the tack strips up. So I think just clearing out the space. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Excuse me, you didn't finish searching. What's up there? Nose up smell. Nose up. Yes, very good. Where is it? Yes, good job. I just did a game of search for him with a bunch of treats hidden all over the house. And like it's easy for him to find them on the ground, like too easy, you know? So I've started, I mean, I've done this before, but I put a higher percentage of the treats higher up. So like I put them on door handles or like on the ledge or on a like a bookcase or on the seat of the bar stool, so he has to sniff in the air and not just on the ground. So it's interesting to see. Sometimes he'll miss the higher up ones, but he's getting better at it. I really want to be better at painting, but I just like get stuck in my head. I feel like I should probably take a class or something. Well, maybe I shouldn't actually. Like part of it is that I'm afraid to try in a way because I'm afraid it's going to look ugly and that I'm going to waste paint and waste time and you know, that uncomfortable part about being new and bad at something, which I feel like I'm bad at painting. Yeah. And even as I look at like, I did very dark green, like brownish black and blue. I don't know if you can see those colors that well on the screen, but it's so dark. And I think I'm not like a dark colored girly for the most part. Especially in my home. So I like already don't like it for hanging in my home. And I don't know if I like paint over it with lighter colors if they'll show up because I haven't even tried. Like this was a project I started a while ago and never finished. I saw an artist on Instagram do this where she painted like 60 layers of paint on a wood board. And then she got this little tool and she carved out designs. So you can't see it from there, I'm sure, but there's like roses carved out on here. And then she added in some paint over top to help give it more depth as well. But because of all the layers, you could see, depending on how deep she like carved it, you could see different layers. And I don't think I did quite enough layers as she did. But I've wanted to finish these and hang them together. Like this purple makes me happy. This is pretty. Versus like, I mean, the dark colors are very regal, very serious, but I feel like I don't know, I'm aging backwards or something. Where I want to be less serious and more fun, more playful, more lighthearted. So, and then there's so many things to do all the time that I don't like prioritize even sitting down to do something. Like my intent in leaving this out was that I could just, you know, sit down and start painting. And maybe I will. Maybe once I rip the carpet back out, maybe I'll put it back. So yeah, I guess just like everything else, if I want to be good at it, I have to like do it and practice it. Okay, well, that's my spiel. But let me clean this up so that it doesn't get dusty. Off? No. Off. Thank you. Yeah, bless you. Look at that. It's empty. Okay, so let me tell you about the vision. Come in here, please, with me. Yeah. Okay, so Jason's gonna help me move this to my master bedroom. And I'm gonna rip up this carpet. And I think for the meantime, I'm just going to seal it with like a clear cement sealer so that it's not, being dusty and flaking dust until I'm ready to change the floor. So the goal is to make this like a dance room, exercise room. So I would like to have the sunken living room filled in with concrete, rip up all of this tile floor as well, and then put down like wood flooring. It would be awesome if it were sprung flooring as well, something cushy that has a little bit of give, so it's better on my joints. So if you don't know, a sprung floor either has like foam blocks or like a professional sprung floor would have like an intricate wood grid system underneath the planks so that as you walk on it, again, there's some cushion and some give. Gosh, I wonder if I should try to remove the tile now too, or if I should maybe I'll just remove the carpet for now, live with it for a little bit, and see, I guess, how much energy I have and what my other projects are, and whether I want to keep going and just remove the tile like to the door thresholds or like the threshold of the room, and then seal everything, because I could seal this floor too, like the cement underneath this, but I don't know like I imagine that the concrete under the carpet is going to be smoother. As I'm removing tile, does the concrete stay smooth or does it get like, I don't know, divots and cracks and things from the process of removing tile? I don't know. I can't remember now, even though I've watched so many like home remodel shows, I can't remember. And then I was also trying to decide between like which wall should I put mirrors on, because right now I have this mirror here, which I love using when I'm exercising. I can check my form. But I think this wall is going to be better because I think it's a little bit longer. And if I use this wall, like this space is kind of, smaller and cut off because the doorway here, the wall doesn't go all the way back. So I think to have the room more usable, it makes more sense to have this be the mirrored area. And then in this box, on Prime Day, I ordered a Swedish Ladder because I've been getting into like mobility work, and one of the things that I haven't been able to do is to do dead hangs to help with my shoulders. And then wanting to like work my lower abdominals, like doing leg lifts, things like that. And it just looks fun. So I want to install that. So maybe that will go like maybe here. I don't know. It's hard for me to tell with the sunken living room where I want that. But I'm going to have to put it up somewhere because I'm not going to wait until the floor is done. So the Swedish Ladder will go somewhere along this wall. Or maybe I'll put it like right here. Maybe, because I want space from that wall I don't want it to be like in a corner. Yeah, so somewhere in here-ish. Because I don't want to block that walkway. I could put it on that wall, but again, I think mirrors would be better there. And then, I don't know if you can see, but I need to remove the chandelier. Let me see. Oh, you can see. Okay, that's good. So, taking the chandelier down, it's very low. I originally had this as like a loungy area. I used to take pole dance lessons, so I had a pole that was right here. There was a fan there, but then I had the ceiling reinforced, and they kept the electrical stuff there in case I wanted to change it back to a fan. So, and then I had like a queen bed here against the wall in like a daybed style fashion, so it was more horizontal than vertical. And then I had like swoopy sheer fabric going around the sides of the bed, and then the chandelier was in the middle. So it was a fun hangout spot. Like I would have girlfriends over and we would, you know, practice, play on the pole, have a girls hangout. But I quit doing pole. Like it's very difficult, requires a lot of muscle, and I ended up selling it. So yeah, this will need to come down. And then I also want to take, there's artwork on the wall here that I want to take down because I just want to change the vibe of the room. So this would be the wall with the mirrors. So I could put the mirrors over the outlets, which there's one there and there's one there. So then it would just be from like the outlet up. And I could maybe even change this door to make that mirrored, you know, so that it's kind of like a hidden door almost. Or I could just leave the door as is. That would be less expensive probably to just do the mirror here. But there is a light switch right there. So I could maybe have that light switch move over here so that it could be smooth mirror all the way to the end. So that's the plan. Here's the artwork that I have. So I just want this to be a more fun, vibey room. And then eventually I'll need to add like some can lighting or some kind of lighting. Maybe I'll just do like Christmassy lights as something temporary and fun and vibey. So yeah, hopefully Jason will be here soon.
Oh,
It's okay.
did it ruin your wall?
It's okay.
Oh.
Does that?
Yeah. Ooh, that's a heavy mirror.
Yeah.
Wow. Here, yeah, let's squat a little bit more and lift it up higher. There you go. All right. Oh, I see two of you. We had the most awesome dance lesson today.
Wait, stop. You can't make me laugh while I'm holding heavy mirror. You can't do that.
We had the most awesome dance lesson today. That was funny. Okay. Ready?
Yeah, ready,
Okay,
go.
All right, sweet. Hi.
You love him?
He's so gentle.
Aw, what a good boy.
I'm like kind of like scrunching my face, but I don't even need to because he's just so gentle.
Yeah.
You're so sweet.
He just likes to smell your mouth and your ears and
And that's about
kiss
it.
you. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So they have a West Coast comp. Either
He just wants to
play and roughhouse.
Oh, yes. Yes. You just want to be like, what is it called? Aggression?
Yeah, cute aggression.
Cute aggression. Cuddle aggression. Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. Me too. You're so cute. You smell good.
He does?
Yeah, he smells
That's
good.
good.
Yeah.
Good boy.
Something weird, I can make almost a perfect cat sound. It used to be perfect before I had braces, but now my teeth are in a different position, so it's not as easy, but let's see what he does. Hang on.
Yeah, take your time. What was that?
What the hell? No, Humpy, get down.
That is a good cat noise.
That's pretty good.
That's
huh?
really
I
good.
used to be able to do like a screeching cat.
He's looking for the
An
cat.
angry cat. But...
Hey, thanks so much for watching. Before you go, I could use some flooring recommendations if you happen to have any. I haven't researched flooring materials yet. I probably don't want to do a plastic floor, like probably no vinyl. So maybe like wood flooring or like engineered hardwood or something. Yeah, something like that. And I keep getting mixed reviews from people about the concrete, whether to seal it or not. Half the people are saying don't seal it because when they pour new concrete, whenever that's going to be, it could have a hard time bonding to the sealer, and that could kind of mess up the pour. So just to be safe, I'm not going to seal the concrete. Yeah. And then next time I will be ripping out the carpet. You'll probably see another dance lesson, among other things. So please like, subscribe, share, comment, all the things that YouTube loves to see. It would really, really help me to grow the channel, and I would appreciate it so much. So I hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks for joining, and I'll see you next time.